We are crossing live to Absrod Oval, where the Scodfather will speak to the press.
I heard that he is in a grumpy mood.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for joining. Now, this is the Saturday press conference, just for the record, if you didn't already notice this, okay? Just coming down. Now, I've been playing Supercoach for 175 years, okay? And I've never had so much carnage in my life. The things that I've seen this week are unheard of. I mean, these things don't happen. I improve my team, and my team goes worse. How's that possible? I've used 2 boosts to improve my team, and my team is going backwards. That's not possible, okay? Some of the things that happened today are unheard of. Okay, now let's start from the first thing that happened. Just calm it down. Now, the first thing that happened didn't affect me, okay? It affected a lot of people. I feel sorry for them. It could have affected me as well, because I would have done the same thing as what they did, but I didn't have enough trades left to do it. So I couldn't bring in LDU 4 minutes before the game. He has a complaint, a calf complaint, and withdrawals from the team. People know this. They tried to take him out of their team. They can't, because their app gets jammed up. It's unheard of. Unbelievable. If this happened to me, I would be so upset. But it didn't matter, because worse things happened to me later on. Just calm it down, everybody. Okay, we're going to go for the whole lot now. Let's start first with all the tweets. I put up a tweet. This was at 1:42, 3 minutes before the game started. I tried to give you a warning. I said LDU out, and I said, wow, it's unbelievable. Who needs to borrow my guitar? My guitar got stolen, okay? Everyone smashed my guitars. I've run out of guitars. I've got to get a new shipment. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I've got no guitars left. Everyone just coming down. Let me show you all the replies. Well, Gazim, he was just going off his head. He's had enough. He was laughing. Dingus had the C on him. He was asking, it's a live score for the C. Do I get a C? Do I get 0 for the C? No, he doesn't. But then he thought he'll get the emergency player, Mackenzie, but he doesn't get him because he didn't put him emergency. So he lost out on that player. He said the app wasn't working. I can't reverse. Can I please borrow your guitar? And here we go. That's Kate smashing my guitar. I'm running out of guitars. It's just coming down, Kate. And now Daniel said he traded LDU and DC. He traded them both in this. How unlucky could you be? Got them both in this week, okay? They're both injured. That's rough, okay? Here, server error 144. This is from Patters. Server error 144. Couldn't do the trade. Another one, Lockie Devine. My app wasn't working, and by the time I logged on online, the game had started. Everyone had the same problem. Michakos says, this is as late as it gets. I feel sorry for people living their lives and miss this. Well, that's true. What can you do? You can't just sit there and watch football every 2 minutes. Well, I can, but just coming down. Okay, now, Charlie, he says here, at least I can get Mackenzie's score, but I can't come down. But Mackenzie's not the emergency, so he can't get Mackenzie's score. Coming down, Charlie. Okay, now, Matthew Freebie, we need some more. We need more guitars, Matt. They're coming. Just coming down, Matt. Okay, they're coming. I've ordered some more for China. I've got some coming from India as well. Okay, because they're cheaper there. Okay, just coming down. And Tigernator, this is my friend Pete. He says need more than a guitar. We need a lot more than a guitar. Now, Matt, because I ran out of my guitars, he's smashing his own guitar. Matt, he was very upset as well. HQ says he traded out Docs, McRae and Flanders for Cameron, LDU and Dacos. Oh my God. Well, Docs didn't do much. It was actually the Docs to Dacos trade worked out for you. Okay, just coming down. Okay, but 2 didn't. Mikhaili Maletsky, he says he wants to smash... He wants to smash his head with the guitar. Okay, just coming down. He wants to have internal bleeding. No, you're not going to have that, Mikhaili. Just coming down. Okay, just coming down. Okay, Matthew Donnelly, he says, imagine caring for a child and hearing the carnage occurred at 1:40ish. Game starts at 1:45, and he runs to 1:46. He had no time to do it all. I understand, Matt. It was very hard. Sean says, laid outs I can deal with, but the app website shitting itself is really bad. I can't even say that word. I just said it. I should say the app poo-pooing itself. I can just calm it down. Okay, it's very bad. Might cost a win or free in cash leagues. Oh, that's going to be costly for you, Sean. Sorry, man. Now, Triple X, Magrip. Okay, he says he needs a violin. Okay, well, I don't have violins. Okay, the guitars I have. Just calm it down. Josh Clissold. He tells Cody Beckley to tell a story. Then Cody Beckley came on later on and he told his story. He wasn't happy. He's smashing the guitar. He borrowed my guitar as well. Just calm it down, Cody. Now, Matthew English traded him this week for Steele. Didn't realise he was out. That's unlucky. Steele injured. You trade in a player, use a trade, and you bring in a player that's already injured. How unlucky can you get? And the story keeps going. And the site was crashing out, and my trades to get Green was saying internal error. They're all getting problems. Mark Lumk, he had the VC on him and couldn't get it off. Yeah, very hard. And Adam saying the app is frozen. It is. MG Shimb. I can't even say this word. What kind of name is this? All right, MG Shib Moon. Okay. You can't catch a break. Well, just catch it next time. Right? Get some gloves. I'll just try catching these breaks. Just coming down. Okay. Mind your beeswax, okay? He said, luckily I have Baker's emergency score. Couldn't use it before, now he can. Well, actually, it worked out for you. That's good. See, sometimes it's worked for somebody, okay? Just coming down, everybody. Someone got lucky, okay? An uneducated opinion says Gorn and Steele to LDU and Cameron. Oh, my God. That's unlucky. Couldn't change it. He says he's struggling. He needs to calm it down. You need to calm it down, okay? It's very unlucky. Jackson Lee. He says, bananas sakes, the app isn't working, can't reverse. I know, everyone's had a problem. And Mark says, should have kept Steele. This season is depressing, getting worse every game. It is. We're not going to have trades left, okay? We're just trading out injured players. We're not upgrading our teams. We're just trading out injured players. We're just swapping players around and getting injured ones to come in. And then we get them out and get more injured ones. It's good fun. And Isaac plays. He's smashing my guitar as well. I think there's more guitars. Jeffrey Head, and he's in the top 400. Said he got him, boasted about it all week, put the C on him. He wants a violin instead of a guitar. The poor man. Just calm it down, Jeff. You'll come back from this. JS19, he's smashing my guitar as well. And the reverse button, it doesn't work for Tim. Tim's upset. Supercoach HJs says, we need 30,000 plus guitars this year. I think we do. We're in trouble. I don't think China can make them fast enough for us. Just coming down. Okay. Eugene, that could work. Next week we bring in LDU and lead in. Or how much cash do you have, Eugene? I don't have that much cash. Just coming down. Nick, people have 2 minutes to. They do 2 minutes to reverse. That's what you had. You actually had 3 minutes, Nick. Okay, just coming down. You had an extra. I gave you an extra minute. Okay, just come down. Nick's avoided this shock, but he had the Darcy Cameron debacle. Ash Loveday, actually I didn't get him, but you got Darcy Cameron. Well, I had Darcy Cameron too. It's just unlucky. And Matt says, I traded him in. Luckily, I have Callahan on the pine for a second. Well, Callahan didn't do much. Just calm it down. This is funny. Callahan was so bad. We're going to talk about Callahan afterwards. This disaster this week. It just goes worse to worse. See, he thinks he's lucky because he's got Callahan. Okay, that's how. I mean, I was happy I had Callahan. Callahan was useless. Let's continue. I need 10. He needs 10 guitars. Supercoach gods, give us a break. We've got no breaks. I'd like to borrow it. Michael wants to borrow it as well. Joey's having problems. Grunter's dog box. He needs a guitar and cherry suits. He needs everything. It's a very tough year this year. Well, let's continue now. Now, before I get to the game and all the stats, I put up a little tweet yesterday, okay? It says, I can't decide which one to field. I got a 50-50 decision, okay? It's not like it's a 80-20. It's a 50-50, and people agree with me. Look, I got 1,107 votes, and people can't decide which one to go to. So 51.7% went on Callahan. So I chose the Callahan pick, okay? 48.3 went on McKenzie. So I said, okay, 51.7% is higher than 48. It's a 50-50. I'm happy to have a 10-point difference between the two of them, okay? Just 10 points. No, I don't get that. No, why would I get 10-point difference when I can have... I won't even talk about Callahan's score, but I'll show you Mackenzie's score right now. Just calm it down. What could go wrong in a North Melbourne Hawthorn game? What could go wrong? Possible. What could possibly go wrong in a North Melbourne Hawthorn game? Okay, it's just a simple game. Nothing can go wrong. All the players you got, they've been performing nicely. Okay, they've been calm. But this is what can go wrong. Okay, now let's start from the bottom let's start from the top. Sheasel goes 120 again. Okay, what a legend. Okay, but it doesn't matter because everyone's got him. You might as well make him captain from now on. Sheasel's gone 120. And we're not going to talk about captains. Wait till you see who are captains, okay? Sheasel 120. Who else is Supercoach relevant? Zeeble went at 78. But it doesn't matter. Everyone's got him. But of course he goes 78 because I'll get him in this week. When I don't have him, he scores hundreds. When I get him, he gets 78. Now Phillips scored 78. Came in as a sub, replacing LDU last minute. He actually looked good. So, and he's on a bubble this week, so 155k, it's your last chance to get him, but the problem is, he's always a sub. He's been subbed twice. This is the third week in a row he's been a sub. So, actually last week he didn't even play. He's been subbed the first round, then last week didn't play, and this week he was going to be a sub again, but they decided to put him in, because LDU didn't play. Combin, last week, had a bad game. This week went and scored 73. Some people want to remove him out. They'll be pulling their hairs out right now if they've seen this. He scored more than my captain, Combin did. Okay, let's continue. Who else went well for North Melbourne? Powell, another bad game, 59. It's time to move him on. If you still got him, just come down and get rid of him. Okay, it's going to hurt your brain if you hold him too long. You're going to smash my guitars. I've got none left. Now, who else? Rookie Bergman, 55. We missed him, doesn't matter. No big deal. But Josh Goda, oh my God, is nearly 200k. He scored 46. If you've got him still, he's got to go. He's not making money. He's probably going to go backwards. Probably going to make it 20 or 30k. Making money is going to be so hard this year. Now, that's it for North Melbourne. It was bad, but it wasn't disaster. The only disaster, besides LDU, it was just huge disaster. But the players that played on field, just Zeeble had a bad game, but at 78, it's okay. Everyone's got him anyway now. And now, at Hawthorn, people will be pulling their hairs out. They got Will Day. First game doesn't do nothing. This week he scores 139. He goes nuts. It doesn't make any sense. The Supercoach this year makes no sense. I don't understand Supercoach this year. The players are just so unpredictable. Normally you can predict players. You can't predict them no more. Sicily goes 112, which is okay. Moore again, another big game, 131. Becoming like one of these top forwards now. Last week I said he was on a top 6. Now I've changed my mind. He's a top 6 again. Teams just change every week. Let's keep going down. And we look at Cam McKenzie. Now, I got him. I mean, where's my team? I got Cam McKenzie, all right, sitting on the bench. I mean, I put that poll up. I asked all 1,100 people answered me, okay? It's a 50-50. I mean, who do you pick? Cam McKenzie or Callahan? I mean, you get it wrong, you lose 5 or 10 points. On a 50-50, you should only lose 5 or 10 points. You should not lose 50 points, okay? It's unheard of. I lost 52 points on this one. He scored 37 and 89. How do I lose 52 points on a 50-50? That's unheard of. I can't believe it. Just calm it down. Anyway, let's get back here. McKenzie scored the 89. Now, I know if I put him on next week, he's going to score 53 again like I did last week for me. It's just painful, but it gets worse. Warpool, oh my God, Warpool, 45. How do you score 45? Come on, you can't be serious. Now who do I get rid of this week? All right, who goes? I mean, Warpool is going to make 30k. I have to get rid of both of them. I'm happy to fill these 2 rookies than fill these 2. It's unheard of. That's 550k here, sitting here, 550k. They have to go. So I'm probably going to replace both of them. Bring in Phillips. I don't know if I got the cash. And also have to get rid of another one here. Where is he? Darcy Cameron has to go as well. I don't have enough cash. I should got 224. I don't know. We'll see if I can. I'll try to work some magic this week. I have to use a boost. These have to all go. They're no good. They're rubbish. Okay, just calm it down. Let's get back to this game. Back to here. So Warpool, he's lost it. I mean, some people brought Warpool in. Last week I said he's a must-have. He was a must-have. How do you turn from a must-have into a potato, into a spud? He turned into a spud overnight. It's just, He went to McDonald's. That's what he did. He went to McDonald's. Okay, he ordered burgers. They didn't give it to him. They gave him spuds. So he became a spud. They refused to give him burgers. It's unheard of. All the burgers went to McGuinness. He got all the burgers. McKenna, he got all the burgers. And Walpole got all the spuds. He had all the chips. Just coming down, Walpole. Okay, just coming down. Okay, and if you had Lloyd Meek as your ruck, oh my God, the ruckmen are no good. All right, let's continue. Now, if the North Melbourne Hawthorn game wasn't bad enough, things got worse. Okay, now the the GWS and Carlton game. Okay, let's go through the Carlton players now. Adam Stard is on fire. He's still going nuts. 128. He's gone bananas. Okay, he's unstoppable. He's going to be he's probably at the moment the best defender there is for Supercoach. But you know how it works. He might go to McDonald's and buy some chips as well. He might become a spud. We don't know who's going to be the next spud. It's so unpredictable now. We can't predict teams. We don't know who the primos are, who aren't. I mean, Patrick Cripps, 112. A good game. A very good game. We go down. George Hewitt, another bad game, 88. This is a player that was scoring 110s at will last year. Now, have a look at this. Sam Docherty, 136 Dream Team points. 136. That's usually, if you get 136 Dream Team points or Fantasy points, you get about 150 Supercoach points. But not, like, for example, Josh Kelly, 126, 148. But Docherty, he got 87. 39 touches and a goal. 39 touches and a goal for 87. But he had 7 clangers. 61% disposal efficiency. I don't own Docherty, all right? He had a break-even of 160. That's a huge break-even. Now, he scored, let's say he scored 90. That's 160. That's a 70. He's lost about 30k this week with another big break-even coming up. So if you got Docherty now, you're 30. If you only want to get rid of him, you're 30k. But you shouldn't get rid of him now because you had to get rid of him last week if you want to get rid of him. It's too late now. I mean, never too late. But anyway, his role seems to be okay. He just didn't dispose of it properly this week. That was his problem, right? So it's not that bad. Okay, just coming down. Anyway, let's keep going down. Anyone else in Carlton that's of any interest? Are there any rookies here? There's nothing else. They're pretty much the only 2 players. For Carl, actually, there's a rookies. There's Young. Is it Young or is it Holland? No, it's Hollands. 66. He did okay. It's not bad. Okay, it's a good score for a rookie. So yep, that's it for Carlton. Now GWS. What happened here? It's like a bomb hit us. Okay, we just got attacked. We got attacked from the other game, and this was a secondary attack. It was like an first we got the bombs, then we got the earthquakes. Okay, they attacked us. We copped it so bad. Luckily for me, okay, this is the only thing that saved me this week. I've got Josh Kelly in my team because I kept him. I was going to move him on to Coniglios. I was going to get Coniglios. Look at Coniglios, 58 from Coniglios. Unheard of. 55% disposal efficiency. 7 clangers. Oh, he went bad. Okay, he went bad. And his price is going to get smashed. Coming again, another bad game, 74. Lockie Ash decided to turn up this week. And he had some burgers. Didn't eat the potato chips. Okay, had the burgers. But and Flynn decided to become a good ruckman for a change. But Tom Green scored 100. He's virtually doing similar to Tom Mitchell. Okay, going at that 110, 120. He scored a 130 the other in his first game. So he's doing okay. He's doing enough. Okay, so we're still happy with him. But Josh Kelly was a superstar. But let's go down a bit more. We saw Coniglio 58. As if Coniglio's 58 is not bad enough. Okay, if you keep going all the way down, can't even find him. That's how far down it is. Okay, Callahan 37. That's a disgrace. Okay, seriously, it's disgraceful. All right, it's not acceptable. I mean, it's obvious. Okay, Callahan and the boy from Hawthorn. Okay, I'm not going to mention his name. I don't want to talk about him no more. They both went to McDonald's. And they both bought chips. No hamburgers. Okay, both bought chips and become spuds. But Callahan's been a spud for 2 weeks now. He's been eating a lot of chips. Okay, just coming down, Callahan. Okay, next week I can't have you. You're sacked. You're fired. I'm never going to see you in my team again. It's disgraceful. He scored 100. I didn't have him that week. The week he scored 100, I didn't have him. Because, when I get him, when he scores me 37s, I think he scored less last week. He scored less than 37 last week. Something like that. I can't remember now. I don't want to remember. I'll try to wipe it off my memory. Just coming down. Don't remind me. Anyway, it was a disaster. Himmelberg's still dropping in price. Let's hopefully he gets that defensive role because they need to have a Himmelberg in defence. He's not doing nothing in the forward line. What's the point of having him in the forward line if he can't get goals? Anyway, let's go to the next game. Oh, we go to Port Adelaide versus Adelaide Crows. Okay, the showdown. And we'll have a look. Riley O'Brien is still doing a good ruck work, 120. Rory led. It's a decent score, but it's not enough for a 700k player. You get 114 for 700k player. It's not enough, okay? And you rely on him as a captain. But still, I would take that as a captain score compared to what I got. I got worse, okay? But it's still not enough. Dawson's doing his job. He's doing okay at 114. Lair's going to drop about 30k in value this week, or 40k actually. It'll be 660k this week, around that price, 660k-ish. So I don't think I was going to get him, but I can't now. Okay, plans are gone bad. Anyway, you got Dawson. Who else we got here? Supercoach relevant. Malera is still not Supercoach relevant. If you're interested in him, that's about it. There's no one else. Pedler was the other one. He scored a 73, which is a good score. It's not bad. It's scoring better than Callaghan anyway. Doubling Callaghan's scores. That's it for Adelaide. Now, I didn't watch this game, okay, because I was too busy watching the Essendon game, which I'll talk about in a minute. They were both on at the same time, so I'm not Superman. I can't watch them both at the same time. It's impossible. I only got 2 eyes. I don't have 4 yet. I'm working on it. Just coming down. Now, Port Adelaide, Connor Rosie. I was thinking about making him captain. I just couldn't trust him. He didn't show me enough all year, so how can I trust someone that doesn't show me enough? You can't just make him captain. Anyway, he scored 126. It was a great score. Who else was there? Lysette scored 89, which was more than my ruckman, more than my captain. Now, the horny man, okay, he was on 2 points at quarter time. It went to 60 points at half time. So in 3 quarters of football, he's only scored 26 points. And in 1 quarter of football, he scored 60 points. He's no good, okay? He's good for 1 quarter. He's one of those players, the impact players. He has a spell. He must have these boost drinks that he drinks. Has an impact, goes nuts, and then that boost drink wears off. So then he goes back to quiet again. Okay, he's not good. He goes to McDonald's too. He has the potato chips as well, but he has something else. He has the banana shakes. He has banana shakes. Yeah, he goes bananas sometimes with the banana shakes. Just coming down. Anyway, Zach Butters, still not good. So luckily we picked Rosie over Butters at the start of the season. And that's it for Port Adelaide. There's nobody else of interest. Is there anyone that interests you? Orazio Fantasia, as a sub, came on, scored 32. Scored more than my Callaghan. Yeah, that's about it. Ollie Wines having a bad year, 69. He's going to be very cheap. He's going to be so cheap. And I still won't get him. He can be 200k, I won't get him. Maybe I will. But anyway, just coming down. All right, next game. Now, we go to the Essendon St Kilda game. Now, last week, we sang the praises of Redman. Now, if anyone brought Redman in this week, he gave away 2 50-metre penalties in the first 10 minutes of the game. Scored 49. It was terrible. I couldn't believe what I was watching. How could this be the same player I was watching last week? I don't have him, okay? But I do watch the Essendon game, and I watched what he did last week, and I watched what he did this week. It was incredible. It was not the same thing. It was different. It was like a different man, different person. Someone that looks like him was a clone, but can't play. Anyway, Davey Jr., another 60. He's a good boy. He's the one that's making money. He's probably the best cash cow I got. Now, who else was there? Draper, 81, not enough as a captain and as a ruckman. But we won't talk about my ruckman yet. Setterfield, I mean, you may argue that this 82 is not enough, okay? But he's a 350k player, all right? 82 is not enough. He needs a 90, all right? Not 1995. But at least he's got a 147 in between there somewhere. So it sort of is enough to make some cash, okay? So Setterfield's still making money. As long as they're not like 30s or 40s. 80s, that's his bottom, all right? And 140s is his top. So you can sort of see it's still not too bad of an investment of Setterfield. And Zach Merritt was tagged, 88. He's going to drop in price. He's dropping bad. We predicted these tags coming and he copped them. He's going to be so cheap. He might be my target soon. Actually, he will be my target soon. Ridley scored 96. Yeah, that's a good effort, but I'm going to get rid of him if Bowes plays good because I need cash and I need to fix my team. I've got too many spuds. There's too many spuds in my team. They're all going to McDonald's. They make me upset. Just calm it down. Anyway, let's go to St Kilda now. And this is where the disaster was. I made... where is he? I made Marshall. I made him my captain. He scored 78. I was lucky to get 78. He was on something like 40 at half time, at three-quarter time on 40. At quarter time, he was on 30. He scored 10 points in 2 quarters of football. He killed me. It made me so upset. I was smashing my guitars. I was going nuts. He was driving me nuts. I made him captain. Well, funnily enough, I was going to make Setterfield captain. It was not much difference anyway, 4-point difference. I should have just gone... If I didn't pick Dacos as vice captain, because everyone played on the same game, same day, everything happened at the same time. The Bulldogs game killed me at the start. All my vice captains, all the options were gone. Anyway, this game hurt so much. Now, Mason Wood, 134, he's gone nuts. He's going to be about 550k. But the problem is now, at 550k, you can get an LDU. Now, Mason Wood's a winger. How do wingers score this many points? I've never seen wingers score this much points in my life. Must be the tall wingers that can do it. He's killing it. He's on fire. Very impressive. And my boy here, Stocker, okay, scored a 70. He got injured. It says he got injured. I didn't see him get injured. It says here, spending a lot of time on the bench. And late quad injury gave him grief. 17 touches, 4 marks. I'm still happy with him. He scored 70. But if he copped an injury, hopefully he plays next week because my defence is in shambles right now. My team is going upside down. Now, Philippou, if you had him, scored 51. That's nowhere near enough. One of the bad rookies. Anyway, actually, there's one more rookie here who actually did better than Philippou, and he's only 102k. It's Semeniti, scored 65 again. He's a good boy. He's making serious cash, and I'm very happy with Semeniti. I'm glad I got him. Anyway, that's it for this game. And now, for the week, actually, I forgot to mention Cowan. He scored 51. We were lucky to get 50. I don't even know how he got 51, to be honest. I didn't even see him all game. He got 51 points. That's unbelievable. I was so happy because I didn't trust Constable. I was too scared to put Cowan on. Cowan was on 2 points. A quarter time, I said, oh, she had 4 points. I was crying. I was going, oh my God. Anyway, he came good. Most of my players have played. I'm projected 2052, which is no good again. My defence held. They scored better than my rookies this week. Thank God. We lost points here. Mackenzie. We're going to get Baker's 95, but we lost Mackenzie's 89 to Callahan. We had these 2 spuds here. They let us down. The rest of the team actually not too bad. Hopper didn't play, obviously. These 2 spuds are going to get out next week. They're going to... Can't wait till they go. Okay, I've packed their bags already. Actually, I didn't pack their bags. I threw their bags in the garbage. That's what I did. The bags are in the garbage. Okay, I'm not going to pack their bags. What should I pack their bags for? They make me upset. Just calm it down. Anyway, captain was Marshall. Another mistake. We have to find a replacement for Cameron. Our team's in shambles. A forward line held. Now, tomorrow I've only got 2 players left to play. That's Gulden and Gimby. I don't think I'll be smashing guitars tomorrow. I've only got 2 players. I've got 3 games to watch 2 players, so it's not going to be that much of a disaster tomorrow. The disaster's already happened, okay? I've already had the earthquakes. There can't be any more earthquakes tomorrow. Anyway, that's all for today. I hope your week was a good weekend. And remember one thing. It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. Ciao for now.